Have you ever wanted to add value to your home without spending a lot of money? Well, most people do. And one of the easiest ways to do it, according to HGTV, which is homeandgardentelevision.com, is they suggest adding tile to your wall to add a tile backsplash in your kitchen. One of the things that they suggest is also to make sure that you grout the tile. And the reason this is because if you ever have spills on your walls or anything like that, with grout in your tile, it makes cleanup so much easier. So I'm going to show you how to do that today and how to grout your tile once you have the tile already on the wall. You're going to need a few tools for this. You're going to need a bucket with warm water. You will need a sponge. You will need the actual grouting material. You will need a wall scraper. You will need a float. What a float is it actually is the tool used to apply the grout to the tile itself. And one of the things that you want to do is make sure that you prepare your workspace. So I also use cling wrap on my counter. That way, if we have spills, it makes so much easier cleanup. You also want to make sure that you dress appropriately. And so you want to wear old clothes, something that you don't mind getting grout on if you happen to have some spills on your clothing. Also, I suggest wearing a hat in case you get grout in your hair and it dries. It makes it come out so much easier if you don't ever get it there in the first place. Okay, so now that we have everything that we need and we are dressed appropriately, I will show you how to actually apply the grout. Here we go. Now that we have everything completely prepared, what you want to do is you want to take some of the grout out of the pail using the wall scraper, and you want to get a nice size lumping of it, and you want to apply it to the float. Once you have it on the float edge, you will then take the float to the wall and you will apply on an angle to fill the gaps. And you want to keep spreading until you have the area between each of the tiles filled completely. You will keep doing this in an area that is roughly 12 inches by 12 inches, because if you do anything larger than that without cleaning the area, it will make it harder to get the excess grout off the wall. So after you apply the grout on the wall, through each corner, and do not be afraid to go at different angles, but you want to continue going on different angles. This makes the grout go in between the tiles much easier. After you have got the grout on the wall and in between each of the tiles, you will take a warm water sponge and clean the area off. What this does is this gets the excess grout off the tiles themselves and finally pushes the grout in between the tiles to give you a much cleaner look. Once you are completely done with your 12 by 12 section, you move on to the next 12 by 12 section until the whole wall is done. And the last thing you got to do after you finish putting the grout on the wall, washing the wall, everything like that, and you're ready for cleanup, just peel the clean wrap off and you're done. So just to summarize everything, adding grout to your kitchen backsplash can be just the thing that you need in order to add value to your home. It does not cost a lot. It does not take a lot of time, and the results are incredible. So, just to summarize, first we talked about how to get organized for it by having what tools you need and how to dress appropriately. Secondly, we showed you how to apply the grout to the wall. And lastly, we show you how to clean up your area to make it so much easier, because if you let the grout set and dry on your countertops, it's virtually impossible to get off easily and could cause damage to your countertops. I just want to thank everyone for your time, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.